It's update day and creative mode just got a bunch of new stuff. I always love update day, guys. No matter what we get, as long as we're getting something, I'm pretty happy. We've got a number of new things today, guys. We've got new prefabs and galleries that we're gonna look through. There's a new gun that's been added to creative mode. We've got some bug fixes that are really helpful. And we also got some new glitches that aren't so helpful. So today we're gonna jump into this. We're gonna look around everything and then we'll build something cool out of the new stuff. Let's go. So let's start with the bad news, guys. There are some weird glitches with billboards right now. So I just dropped into my hub map here and I have one billboard that's working, but all of the others are not working anymore. Like, you can go into it, you can see it says artistic music in the text, but it's not working. Let's see what it looks like even when I start the game. Yeah, you can see that that's not working. This one is now working. Yeah, it's just the billboards are really bugged right now, so hopefully they fix whatever is going on there. All right, now let's get into the new and good stuff. We'll start with the new gun that is in creative mode. We finally have the lever action rifle, which is not new to Battle Royale. Today they got a lever action shotgun, so hopefully we'll get that soon. But we've got all of the different variants of the lever action rifle. I've actually never even used this gun, so let's just fire it once just to say I have. Whoa! Okay, guys, I'm a little dramatic. I mean, it's a cool gun and everything, and I'm glad that it is actually in creative mode for all of the box fights and zone wars and modes that are trying to, be like warm-up maps, things for Battle Royale players. So it's good to have this gun in creative mode for all of that. Okay, now let me show you an update that they've made. They have finally made it so on spawn pads, there's a setting when you go into it where you can change it to be enabled during certain phases. You can do it during gameplay only, none, all, but there's this setting here that's for create only, and that was not working before. So let me show you how it works now. So this would be, so if you go into test your map, say we are over here, we're gonna place this down, and this was the player spawn for the game. So it's just gonna be our normal player spawn. So I'll go ahead and start the game real quick. So this is the spawn pad now for the game start next to our prefabs, and usually if you ended this after testing, you would just spawn up in the air and you would dive down. But now that they have this spawn pad over there that's on create only, when we end the game, now it should warp you back to this spawn pad. But I don't know if it's 100% working all the time. I don't know. You guys know there's always glitches in creative mode. Speaking of glitches, let's look into the prefabs and galleries, guys. So I placed down the prefabs and this is what I got. A really incomplete prefab, guys. There are glitches all over these prefabs for some weird reason. I don't know why the prefabs are so glitched. But if you didn't know what the prefabs and galleries are, these are the old Lazy Links prefabs. So guys, these have been in the game for well over a year. I don't even remember when Lazy Links was introduced. It's been a long time. This was all part of the chapter 1 map, so we for sure haven't seen these for at least a year. So let's just take a look around it just so we can refresh our memories on what this actually looks like. This was a big clubhouse in front of the golf course that had replaced Anarchy Acres, which was one of my favorite drop spots. Anarchy Acres was probably my favorite drop spot in the history of Fortnite, and they took it out and they replaced it with a golf course. But there's actually some cool stuff in this specific prefab that isn't, I don't know if it's anywhere else. So I want to take a look real quick at some of these walls. So these walls down here are really interesting. I actually really like the stonework on them, and they've got a really cool look to them. I love the indentation on this. So if we are to change the depth of this, now it creates a really cool looking piece here that, I don't know, we could use for something. Same thing with this piece. When we change the depth, now we have this cool boxy looking indent. Now the hitbox on this is funky, so you can't go in it, but the hitbox does work normal on this piece. So that is a cool piece, including this triangle piece here if you're trying to get angles with that same look. So I actually really like that piece a lot, and I'm not sure you can find that anywhere else. So a lot of this, I feel like we've seen a lot of these pieces in other galleries, so there's not a lot that's insanely new. I mean, guys, look at this pro shop here. Oh my gosh, it's so glitched. It has no roof. I do love the golf bags. I think we could already have golf bags in another prefab. I'm not positive on that one. So once again, I don't think there's anything terribly new in these prefabs. Now there are some really cool walls. I really like the green wall, and then of course the green roofs that are on these prefabs and galleries galleries, I don't think you can get the green roofs anywhere else. So these are really bright and could work for certain things. Honestly, this might even work for something medieval. Like it might even work for my Skyrim map I'm building. But this is the only gallery they gave us, guys. So there's no prop gallery. There's really not a lot here. Now, I should point out this. I really like some of these floor pieces. Like this is a really cool tile. And there's a couple of other floor pieces that are really interesting. A lot of this is though duplicated, like these floors here. I think you can find pretty much in any like gallery that has wood floors. So there's a lot of stuff that's repeat. But really the cool stuff are the new roofs, the like green siding, maybe some of this white brick is actually kind of nice. And that's about it that's new, guys. So one thing I always like to do with update day is try to build something out of the new prefabs and galleries that we're given. And sometimes the new prefabs and galleries pose quite a challenge to like come up with something interesting. And before I try and figure out what I'm gonna build, which I have no idea what I'm gonna build right now, I wanna challenge you guys to do the same thing. Just try and build something unique and different out of the new prefabs and galleries every time there's a new prefab and gallery. This is how you become a better builder. It's helped me so much in my builds to just be like, I can only use what's new, I can't dip into something else, and I have to like think of something unique or just something that I haven't built before and try to build out of what I have. Challenging myself that way has really helped me become a better builder. So now I just gotta brainstorm and look around at things and trying to figure out what I've got. Usually I like to use like the props that we're given, but there is nothing really interesting in these props at all. So maybe I can come up with something with like these wall pieces. You know, I really like this piece, guys. Okay, guys, I'm getting a little inspiration here. Maybe what I could do is try to rebuild some sort of Roman structure of some sort. Maybe what I could do is build some version of like the Leaning Tower of Pisa or something. Yeah, okay, guys, I don't know if this is gonna look great, but let's just try it. The key to this build was to really get one of the sections done and then just duplicating these in a circle. Now, the circle wasn't perfect by any means, and I definitely had to adjust some pieces on it, but this was really the main piece of the entire build. I did have to build the base of the tower, which is just a little bit taller and has a doorway in it, but other than that, it was just copying and pasting that one main section and making it sure it was 7 levels tall. Okay, there we go, guys. There's the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I didn't really do the top, like it's just a big dropper now, and the bottom part here is open, but you just kind of have to make concessions sometimes, and I got what I wanted out of this, a cool thumbnail. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Good luck. I want to see what you guys build. If you build something cool, be sure to tweet me at MustardPlays, whatever you build.